one was defeated Katsina United. Katsina United are 10th as we speak when talking about the NPFL log. So we're waiting to see how things pan out from here for this side. But then there are results elsewhere, and you start to look at them. In the La Liga, Aquadam scored. Yeah, he got back with a bang, and yes, it was a brace for him. He was the one who turned the tide for Sevilla. Elche were defeating them 2-0. Goals from Febas in the 14th minute, Vieira in the 55th minute. But then Aquadams in the 75th minute said no. And then 92 minutes he went on and scored a penalty. So, I mean...
that momentum from AFCON actually, he's actually brought that momentum from AFCON down to his club. So it's actually very nice to see. Hopefully he'll be able to, he'll be able to continue with it, this
momentum. Yeah, this exactly. For him. There are two games in the Serie A. Let's drop some gelato on this one. Cremonese goalless against Hellas Verona, but that's not where the story is. Como said common to Lazio, 3-0. Baturina scored in the 2nd minute. We had Paz scoring a brace. It's just Lazio. Okay. But then it's a good one. They started the game and they started scoring. Martin Baturina scored from the 2nd minute, and then we saw Nico Pads, scored in the 24th minute, missed a penalty in the 35th minute, but then Baturina assisted him in the 49th minute when they returned from the break, and they went on with that victory right there. Well, Fisayo Dili Bashu came in the 85th minute, but there was barely anything he could do to actually help his team in that game. You talk about the Serie A and Lazio. Como for what is what? Yeah. Como are 6th, and they have taken the season by storm with their manager.
Yeah, 6 Fabregas. When he came on, I was thinking, my mind was like, okay, what's this man going to do? Well, let's just wait and see what he actually has in store for them. And ever since he has come on, there has been this massive improvement, should I say?
Yeah, they've been turning up the ante. They have been eating up everywhere. I mean, when you look at what they have done in the last couple of seasons, you would say excellent work, really. And I think kudos to those who have been pushing them, to those who have been helping them do what they actually do out there. So yeah, we'll wait to see what comes next for them. But then it's beautiful indeed to see. Lazio, by the way, are 9th. They are 9th as we speak, and there will be questions. There will be questions indeed. So Lazio 9th is not where we thought, but then you'd have thought they would have scored more goals, exactly. Maybe giving us something more, but it just wasn't to be, and it's just, well, it's the Serie A, so anything could happen.
Anything can actually happen. And of course, with the points there, so you just feel like, okay, if a particular team, if they don't have this particular point, if there should be. That's the reason why when it comes to all these league tables, and I just have to, okay, I must not lose this game, I must not do this. Now that's where I believe squad depth comes in. Because if you don't have that squad depth, trust me, you're not going anywhere.
So squad depth is the answer for Lazio's problems, and maybe the quality in depth that they're looking for is not there yet. So maybe they might just get something done, for people to actually, start loving them back. I mean, there was a time we really loved Lazio and we wanted to have those jerseys on, but then here we are talking about them in this kind of light. Anyways, we wish them the best of luck going on from here. Abi, what do we wish them again? Now, best of luck now. Nothing else. Anyways, a reminder for people who don't know, Inter Milan are top of the log with 49 points. 46 for AC Milan is the Milan brothers. Let's see what the two of them do this season. And yes, for what is what, Inter Milan have scored a crazy number of goals this season. If you have a plus 27 haul, and the others are having plus 18, and what about? I mean, it's just. And Napoli, who we thought would give them something, with 43 points as we speak, they are third on the log. 42 for Roma, and then Juventus, after what happened to them the last time out, they have 39 points. They are 5th, and then there is Como. Atalanta in 7th, anyways. But if you look at the bottom 3, it's Lecce, Pisa, and Hellas Verona. Fiorentina is also not completely out yet. They are 17th with 17 points. So, I mean, quite a number of things to worry about. But let's go on to the Premier League, where there was quite the opera yesterday. A 32nd minute penalty from Tavernier. But then Costellas scored a late overhead kick, to give Brighton a bright night, at least a glimmer of it, because it was defeat they were staring at. But then things turned the other way. Jean-Paul Van Hecker had quite a game. Funnily enough, we saw VAR cancel a yellow card. One of the things we'll talk about later on during the show. Danny Welbeck got a yellow card. He didn't get goals. For those who had him on the FPL, people bought him because he started Manchester United. See, can you see now? Carlos Baleba actually also in the squad. He came on later on in that game. And a lot of people would always talk about how this game went down. So many talking points to actually pick from this particular game. But Brighton, after that game, they were not too happy. I don't know. Did you watch the game? Did you see the game? Did you see what happened in the game?
Well, unfortunately for me, I wasn't privileged to watch the game. But with the little that I saw, my own talking points was even with the keeper. Fine, it was actually trying to save the spoil, and then the next thing you're guessing. I just don't understand. I just feel that at least there are some rules in place. You don't say, okay, yeah, he's actually doing his job as a keeper.
As a goalkeeper.
As a goalkeeper, yeah, he's actually doing his job. So when should he place his leg?
People are still talking, about that Marcos Tavernier's, penalty. I mean, but Verbruggen, after the video has started review and everything, people are still talking about the whole thing. And he said it's difficult to speak to the referee. That's coming from the coach now, Fabian Ozela, saying it's difficult to speak to referees. They have their own opinion, and a touch and a contact is not enough, and it's just quite something. But then kudos to Costellas, who actually got them that goal right there. And it's just, when you look at the Premier League every week, video snap referee, commotion, officiating issues.
The inconsistency is just there.
Okay, maybe we use the word inconsistency. I think the inconsistency is the issue here. Maybe they will adjust to it at some point later, or maybe not too, because I'm not them and they are not me. So it's just what it is.
There's one controversy after another every week.
Well, now talking about controversies and IFAB have something for us. And yes, we know that football's lawmakers will consider widening the remit for red cards when a goal scoring opportunity is denied at a meeting today. And yes, they're also speaking about Arsene Wenger's daylight offside proposal, and it looks like they will disregard it in favor of a different idea, which they believe is fairer for defenses. So maybe defenders can be happy a bit now. Also, goalkeeper tactical timeouts, time wasting will be considered. They will make rules on that. Video style referee tweaks are also among other items on the agenda for them to speak about today. Just so you know, the annual business meeting of the International Football Association Board, IFAB, in London is the next step for any changes to the laws, which will be applied first at the FIFA World Cup and then in the domestic leagues next season. Well, the final stage for approval is the AGM that will be holding in Cardiff on the 28th of February anyways. And just so you also know, the IFAB board is comprised of World Governing Body FIFA, the football associations of England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. I know some of you do not know that, but those are the bodies that constitute IFAB. But you wonder FIFA and then England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Well, it is what it is, and the FAs have 1 vote each, and the FIFA cast a block of 4. And 6 votes are needed for a law to be modified, and the changes will be coming into effect from 1st of July. and they can be applied at the World Cup and by leagues which starts new calendar year seasons before this date. So that's what it is right there. Now, Yinka, if you're going to go ahead with a rule change, which rule change do you think you want to see out there reviewed by HIFAB, or what they're talking about?
Well. There are lots of rules actually, so it's considering the technicalities and everything, like there's a lot to talk on actually. There's really a lot to talk on, but then concerning this offside rule, they've changed it, they modified it, blah blah blah. But I'm not even like, it's not even for me. I just feel like, okay, it's this VAR stuff that needs to be reviewed, because there's been lots of controversies concerning it. And even though it has helped a bit, it has also like done its own damage to a bit.
Damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now let's speak about some other things. The fallout from the AFCON. Yes, the chaotic finale that we saw out there. FIFA's president has spoken. Yes, he says it's disgraceful, and he condemns that unacceptable decision to walk off the pitch. In my face, people walk or not. Okay. Anyways, yes, we have also said it was not good. No matter what grudges you have, it was not good to walk off the pitch. And well, the second good thing was that they came back after realizing it was wrong to have done that in the first place. And yes, the manager, the head coach, beg your pardon now, Papatia, apologized for doing that. He said he let his emotions get the better of him. So just that's for every one of you out there, please, no matter what it is, to not encourage people to walk off the pitch, no matter what it is right there. Yeah, people want to watch football, not people walking off in anger and all of that. And there are reports that he has had a suspension. There are reports out there. But then, of course, we wait for official confirmation from some quarters before we go ahead talking about it right there. But then, there are also reports that Morocco wants to file a legal complaint after they say it's a unique protest right there. Morocco wants to file complaint, yeah, and who knows what they could get from that complaint. Anyways, well, the scenes were not good. The scenes were not good, really, and well, overall there was questionable occurrences out there. But Brahim Diaz is apologizing for the penalty miss. He says, "My soul hurts." How you know go what? How you know go what? They do Paneka against Wendy. How you know go what?
Oh, well, there's for this AFCON, there are just so many points, so many talking points. And I actually saw this Morocco legal action, like, guys, like, what is this? Killing waiting with this. Okay, even if you want to pull out legal actions, because if you want to play like in football times, what they did, the referee decisions, like, it was super obvious that this team. But then it's whether the referee was incorrect with his decisions or not, they would have to also make their complaint, because a team walked off the pitch, which is actually very right. Well, the head coach has actually apologized for that. And in football, we know that football is a game of emotions, yes, but it is a game of emotions, but you should be able to control that emotion, literally, because of course you're a professional. It's not everything that will go your way. Definitely, it's either you win, you lose, or you draw. But this is actually a final. Like, it's a very big final in the African stage. So, I mean, on the African stage, fine. You guys may have protested against it, but I mean, I just there for Mane. Like, Mane was the only reasonable side. Well,
you also had to, because earlier he said, they all agreed to walk off, but then later, after he spoke with some people, he consulted some people who were by the touchline, and then I think he also spoke with Eleti Ofe. They told them it was not good enough, they should get back on the pitch. And of course, the whole incident has been condemned anyways. Yeah, sure. CAF is saying it is reviewing footage and that disciplinary proceedings will follow, adding that it condemns the unacceptable behavior from some players and officials. Now, okay, looks like it's confirmed. CAF suspended Senegal coach Papatia, but we do not know the extent of that yet, and that's why I'm still hanging on to that, just so we do not give something that is incomplete out there. But then we'll update you whenever we get a better update of that. Anyways, Eric Shekushel is telling us that he's proud of Nigeria after clinching AFCON bronze. He will be saying maybe they should cancel bronze third place matches. They cancel it. How many medals with Nigeria have? Come on, stop it. That's what we are telling you people now. We have 17 medals at this AFCON, all thanks to what's it called? That third place player. We have won 9 of it. It will be don't do that. Golden Bros. Give me a say. Anyways, also Execution is saying he would like to lead Nigeria to AFCON glory in 2027. So we'll see how that one turns out for him, and the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Of course, we want it to happen. Let's talk about some transfer stories now. Manchester City have completed the signing of Crystal Palace captain Maguire, and 5.5 years on the contract, 20 million and all that. Yes, it's quite the thrill, and you see everything, and then you're like, okay. But then Maguire is now with Manchester City. He's now a citizen. Yes, he's a man in the city now. And Crystal Palace looking like they'll be laid to bare bones, pretty soon, because how do you let off some of your key players at such a crucial stage of the season is quite something. All right, we have Spurs defender Ben Davies to have surgery on broken ankle, and it's not a good call. It's not a good thing. But then of course, we'll be looking to see what comes off from there. As a manner of updates. All right, Oluyole speaking before Napoli's clash with Copenhagen, and of course, he's saying that he's been looking forward to this game for a long time. He has history with that anyway, so the Danish forward will be looking to do something out there. Now, let's talk about the Champions League fixtures that we have for today. There's a roll of fixtures, and Yinka right here with me. We'll be doing this quick preview of some of the games together. At 4:30, we have Kairat Almaty against Club Brugge. Bodo Glimt at 6:45 against Manchester City. Copenhagen against Napoli at 9. Olympiacos at the same time against Leverkusen. We also have VRL against Ajax. But then, the ones I've not mentioned, Sporting Lisbon against Paris Saint-Germain. Now, there are 3 others. We have Inter Milan against Arsenal, Real Madrid against Monaco, Tottenham against Dortmund. Well, Thomas Frank is on the brink of an exit, or maybe not. So then the rumors around town is that he's gonna go anytime soon. I don't know if you see this, but I hope that they do not doubt Thomas anymore. Tottenham against Dortmund. What do you expect in this game?
Well, like you said, I actually wanted to start with the coach actually, and of course, I actually knew that it would go anytime soon, because the results of the last 5 games, it did not favor him actually. Yeah, it did not favor him. Like Tottenham had they drew against Brentford, and Tottenham, Bournemouth actually they defeated them. So they also lost to Aston Villa and West Ham, at least with 2 goals to 1 respectively. So talking about their last 5 games and all, so it has not really been good for them. So it's, and of course the club that they're actually playing against, that's Dortmund. And look at Dortmund is they are second on the log, I believe. They're actually second on the table, so it's going to be a very difficult game for them. And they have forwards like Karim Adeyemi and Theo Guirassy, so it's going to
fire for fire.
Exactly.
Fire for fire.
So it's going to be it's going to be a very difficult one, and with the verge of, with Thomas Frank on the verge of going right now. Hopefully this won't be the end. Hopefully, there's nothing like prayers in football though. It's true. So in this case, well, hopefully after this match, but yeah, Baba Malone. Yeah.
We'll see. All right. Well, let's talk about this battle between Real Madrid and Monaco. Of course, Real Madrid have Kylian Mbappe and the other superstars, but they were booed. Yes, they were booed. It would be burst into tears. Vinicius Junior. Okay. Anyways, it was quite something looking at how the games have been. The letting go of, because that's what they told us. Anyways, I don't say anything. That's what they told us, that they agreed mutually to depart with Chabi Alonso. Abeloa is now in charge. He's lost one and won one. And kudos to him. But then Real Madrid, of course, they've been 5 of their last 7 matches, and their only Champions League match this season, they lost 2-1 to Manchester City. So they will be playing again against Monaco today. For what it's worth, you look at what's happening right there. Mbappe has slammed the Madrid fans over those years, and they say, boo the whole team now, continue booing the whole of us. But then Real Madrid, not looking too good for them. But then you talk about at the other side, Monaco, who will be looking to pull something from this one. What do you see happening?
Well, for me, I don't think Monaco can pull anything from this. Fine, Real Madrid might have their own issues, egos, and all. When you have star players among the likes of Mbappe and Vini, and of course the others as well. So, but for Monaco, I don't think they're going to pull anything from this. Nah. I don't think so. Forget the fact that Xabi has left them, and now they have this new coach Abeloa. Of course, Abeloa has been with the team for some time now. According to one Real Madrid fan, they've groomed him. Let me just put it that way. They've groomed him, so it's going to be a very it's going to come good for them. But for Monaco, I don't think there's nothing for them to do. Like, forget all the issues. This is Champions League. This is European football. So Real Madrid should be able to defeat them. Probably 3-0, 4-0 at this point. 3-0, 4-0.
Strong predictions out there. Let's talk about the huge one. Inter Milan against Arsenal. The Gunners are up against it all. And of course, Arteta says he wants to see urgency. Says we are going to have to hand it right there at the Stadio Giuseppe Meazza right there in Italy. Anyways, Inter Milan, beg your pardon, have been on quite a fighting run. It's first up against 6th. Inter Milan are 6th when you talk about the Champions League table. Arsenal are first. What gives?
Table toppers in their respective leagues. Table toppers in their respective leagues. This Inter, actually, the last time that they met, it was one that actually converted their spot kick. So it's always a difficult game. The players that Arteta had then, he did not have them now. Mosquera has come back, the central defender. So I believe that defense will be another thing. We also know that Inter Milan is a defensive team too, but they also like to attack. Okay. That's another angle. So it's going to be a difficult. Well, as it is, Arsenal just needs a draw.
A draw.
So, yeah. All
right. Let's see what happens right there in this game. But huge clash, nonetheless. We wrap up with a story from tennis where Novak Djokovic began his hunt for a record 25th Grand Slam title with a 6-3, 6-2, 6-2 win over on-sealer Spaniard Pedro Martinez in the Australian Open first round. And of course, he's easing pre-tournament concerns about his fitness with a sparkling display. And with that sparkle, we'll leave the studio this morning. Do enjoy.